This month was particularly cold in Korea this year, and that's because of all of these unexpected cold waves. Now, whenever temperatures drop, there's certain companies that boom, especially those that make and sell boilers and heaters. In the past, Korean boiler manufacturers catered mainly to their domestic consumers, but recently they've been exporting their products to North America, Russia, and even Europe. Up next, we're going to learn more about Korean boiler manufacturing technology and what makes it stand out.
Korea is experiencing an extremely cold winter this year, as predicted by meteorologists, with temperatures dipping below freezing point. Such cold weather means it's peak season for the boiler companies, busy at work trying to meet the growing demand. We highlight everything about Korea's boiler industry under more heat during the coldest months of the year. We live in an age of convenience as we adjust our room temperature with a push of a button and warm running water available at all times. The cold winter is no longer a threat for anyone who has a boiler in the house. Korea's traditional floor heating system, or ondol, has been part of its history and culture. The traditional heating system provided fire for cooking and heat for the houses, but it also meant cutting down numerous amounts of trees. By the 1950s, coal briquettes became widely available, providing longer heating for at least 24 hours. But the downside was that people could easily be exposed to carbon monoxide poisoning. By the mid-1980s, oil boilers and gas boilers were available to the mass, creating the catalyst for a booming boiler industry, which continues until this day. According to sources provided by Statistics Korea, the nation's gas boiler production between January and July increased by around 140,000 units from the previous year. Exports during the same period also grew by around 30,000 units from a year before. Statistics Korea is predicting overall growth in the domestic boiler industry, with this year's forecast in production amount to reach 1.3 million units. How do Korean-made boilers maintain their popularity with domestic consumers amid other competition products from advanced nations? How does the Korean boiler industry plan to upgrade its products with new technology? Winter is high season for boiler installments, changes and services, and at one boiler store there was a lot of interest by customers for boilers and its line of products.
요즘 날씨가 많이 추워져서 보일러를 찾는 분들이 많이 계신데요. 작년하고 비교해 봤을 때도 한 10% 정도는 증가한 것 같습니다.
예전에는 싼 보일러들을 많이 주로 찾으셨는데 요즘은 좀 비싸더라도 가스비가 절감되는 모델을 찾고 있어요. 요즘 새로 나온 제품들이 다 지금 가스비가 절감되는 제품들이 많이 나오고 있거든요.
What are the standards customers are looking for in choosing a boiler?
일단은 가스비 절감이겠죠. 왜냐하면 자동차에서는 연비가 매우 중요하듯이 겨울철에 마음껏 보일러를 쓰고 싶은데 쓸 수 없는 이유가 아마 가스비일 겁니다. 아무래도 가스비가 가장 크고, 두 번째는 주변의 평판인 것 같습니다.
저는 가스비를 일단 최우선적으로 생각을 하고요. 그 다음에 온수가 잘 나오는지, 그리고 서비스가 신속히 빨리 가능한지, 그거를 가장 우선적으로 보고, 그리고 뉴스 같은 데 보면은 이제 가끔가다 보일러 가스 그런 거를 조금 접하게 되는데, 운전 안전성 같은 경우도 조금 중요한 것 같습니다.
What boiler companies dominate the Korean market? We visited Giturami Boiler, famous for making boilers fit for Korea's traditional floor heating system. Giturami Boiler, as the leading Korean company, has introduced a condensing gas boiler that has topped the domestic market as a bestseller, and most recently it has launched another new model with a more complex 4-stage condensing system. The bottom-up condensing boiler is a highly efficient product that stores hot water in stainless steel heat exchangers, then shoots condensed water that lets out heat and keeps the tubes clean. Included in the boiler is a heat tank with heat coils that provide constant hot water needed for showers and baths.
한국 온돌 난방에 적합한 저탕식 구조로 열교환기 안에 관수 용량이 많아 난방과 급탕을 동시에 만족시키고 목욕 중에 찬물이 나오는 현상이 없이 언제나 일정한 온도에 온수를 풍부하게 사용할 수 있습니다. 풍부한 온수를 위한 보온 탱크 기술과 안전을 위한 가스 누출 탐지기와 지진 감지 기술은 귀뚜라미만이 유일하게 가지고 있는 특허 기술입니다.
The four-stage condensing boiler moves combustion gas in four-stage heat exchangers. It's faster and lasts longer than other boilers, and it's also energy efficient.
4번 타는 연소 방식으로 가스비가 더욱 절감되는 에너지 효율 1등급을 실현한 제품으로 가스비 절감이라는 실질적인 경제적 혜택을 소비자들에게 제공하고 있는 제품이라고 할 수 있습니다. 연료 절감은 물론이고 소음이 적고 질소산화물과 일산화탄소 배출량이 적은 친환경적인 제품으로 평가되고 있습니다.
Giturami Boiler is a proud domestic company that has been part of the Korean boiler history. It has developed the world's first boiler seen most fit for a traditional Korean home with an ondol heating system.
한국형 온돌 보일러인 저탕식 구조의 가스 보일러 제조 기술은 섬유업계 혁신을 이룬 나이론이나 메모리 반도체와 함께 광복 이후 과거 60년 동안 한국 산업발전사에 대한민국 100대 기술로 선정되는 영예를 안기도 했습니다. 또한 1999년 브랜드 진단 평가 모델에 개발된 이후 14년 연속으로 가정용 보일러 부문 1위를 차지하면서 국내 최고의 브랜드 파워를 입증하고 있습니다.
What started as a Korean-style boiler has now been accepted by global users, as seen in growing exports of Giturami boilers to China, Turkey, the US, Russia, Dubai, and Vietnam.
기뚜라미 그룹은 2015년 그룹 매출의 50%를 해외 수출에서 달성하기 위해서 해외 사업 중장기 목표를 설립하고 해외 생산 법인 및 국내 제조 법인을 적극 활용하여 해외 시장 확대를 진행하고 있습니다. 냉난방 냉동 공조 사업의 시세마를 통해서 해외 시장을 공략하고 우리나라의 우수한 에너지 기기 기술력을 전파하는 데 앞장서고 세계 초우량 냉난방 전문 기업으로 도약해 나갈 것입니다.
대성Ɂ틱 Enesis is another leading domestic boiler company which is gaining grounds recently. The company has 65 years' experience in the field with a line of great products. Their one leading product is the S-line condensing gas boiler that has curving heat exchangers in the letter S form, which gives out heat more efficiently and is also energy efficient. The Q-Protec is a new technology that allows users to control water temperature by 1 degree, so hot water temperature stays fixed without fluctuating.
The fire or the hot air tends to go upside, not go downside. And this S-line condensing gas boiler keep that nature of the heat flow from the downside to upside, but absorbs the energy to have the condensing effect. So it has a lower pressure or stress from the working. So the reliability or the life of the boiler is longer than the other condensing gas boilers or non-condensing gas boilers.
대성Ɂ틱 Boiler's recognition and market share has increased thanks to its development of Korea's first bottom-up boiler coupled with successful marketing. We visited a home that uses the 대성сел틱 S-line gas boiler. Homemaker Park Salyeon says that her old boiler was giving her a lot of trouble.
제가 신혼 초부터 이 집에서 살았었는데 아이가 없을 때는 난방비에 대한 걱정이 없었어요. 근데 첫 아이 임신하고부터는 난방에 신경을 쓰다 보니까 겨울에는 난방비가 최대한 25만 원 이상까지도 올라가더라고요. 그래서 굉장히 부담스러웠는데 이번에 둘째도 임신하고 해서 장기적으로 봤을 때 좀 효율적이지 않을까 싶어서 가스비 절약도 된다고 하니까 한번 바꿔봤어요.
After much thought, she decided to change her boiler to a new one, and now she's happy about her decision.
처음에는 아이방 먼저 난방을 시작을 해봤는데 난방 온도가 올라가는 속도가 예전보다 더 빨라진 거예요. 그래서 난방도 굉장히 따뜻하게 잘 되는 편이고요. 목욕할 때나 이제 설거지할 때도 보통 온수를 사용하는데 그때 따뜻한 물이 더 예전보다 더 많이 나와서 그런 점이 참 편리했던 것 같아요.
The new gas boiler is not only better in quality, but also saves money for the household.
네, 제가 매달 가스비를 체크하고 있는데요. 그 보일러 바꾸기 전에 작년 겨울에 비교해 봤을 때랑 이번 여름에 사용했던 거 그리고 이번 달 거를 제가 확인해 봤는데요. 여름에는 확실히 10,000원 미만으로 사용을 하고 있고 지난 겨울에 비해서 지금은 한 10만 원 이상 절약된 것 같아요.
The first impression to the consumer is actually the energy saving. They normally used to use non-condensing gas boiler. And right after they change the boiler to this unit, they feel they can just see their bills, energy bills, that cost is reduced. A lot of way to have a condensing effect. If you see the overseas market, there are different types of the boilers. But if you consider about the price of the unit, then this technology is relatively good technology, getting the efficiency, but at the same time, doesn't make too much of the cost increase.
대성Ɂ틱's future looks bright, with their boilers not only gaining popularity among Korean customers, but also through exports, attracting recognition in 13 countries, including the US, China and Russia.
On the boiler side, we also want to get into the European market. So European market will be our next market for the boiler side.
The future of Korean boilers looks bright. They are not only gaining popularity among Korean customers, but also through exports, attracting recognition in 13 countries, including the US, China and Russia.
Not so many companies are producing their own heat exchangers. Some of them are just assembling the gas boiler, purchasing the heat exchanger from third party. However, Korean companies are producing their own combustion chamber and heat exchanger, and that's the core factor for them, including us, to have this strong strategy in the market.
세계 어디를 내놔도 가격 경쟁력이나 품질 경쟁력이나 우수하기 때문에 세계 시장을 제패할 수 있는 것은 그렇게 멀지 않다고 보고 있습니다.
The winter seems to get colder every year, but this only means that the boiler industry will flourish. Korean-made boilers will keep us warm with speed and economic efficiency. There is more to expect in the boiler industry in the coming years, as it provides much-needed heat and comfort for Korea and the world.
Inside